Eliyahu HaNavi, or in English, Elijah the prophet, is promised to come 3 days before Mashiach will arrive to announce that Mashiach is coming, but some say that he could literally come the same time as Mashiach. But there are many stories of how Elijah the prophet appeared to people in different forms and ways to give somebody a special message, whether it was a special message that he gave the father of Rashi, Rabbi Yitzchaki, that he's going to have a son that's going to bring light to the world, and his son Rashi definitely brought a light unlike any other. Or he appeared to the sages in the Gemara, or he even taught. One of the sages in the Gemara, there's a book called Tana Devei Eliyahu, which is the teachings of Elijah the prophet that he taught one of the sages many, many generations, not just years, many hundreds and hundreds of years after Elijah the prophet was no longer in the world. But he taught him this, and there's a story of how he taught him is interesting itself. Point being is that the Elijah the prophet has appeared to people in different ways. I know that Rabbi again, alav shalom, said that Elijah the prophet appeared to his grandfather a few times. And different people see Elijah the prophet in different ways. You have to have significant merit to see Elijah the prophet. It's not just any average Joe. Some people see a pole in the street and they think it's Elijah the prophet, or they see a dog and they think it's Elijah the prophet. Elijah the prophet, if you see it, you're not going to question. There's not going to be a question whether you saw Elijah the prophet or not. As far as can he come as a woman, I never heard such a thing, and I highly doubt that he can, because simply by him being a woman, it would be violating the Torah. It would be violating the Torah because he's a man. Why would he come as a woman? So that it could create Chilul Hashem. So I've never heard of such a thing, and I highly doubt it. But as far as, I don't know of any story of him doing such a thing. I know that he's appeared in different forms, as a homeless person, as a soldier, as a sergeant, as different things, but as himself. But I never heard a story of him being a woman.